are reviewing an action figure from a series that I've watched reviews of the different figures before on YouTube. The series is Begoth, and this is the fourth series of the whole Begoth entire series. Kind of like Living Dead dolls, except it's not Mezco, it's Bleeding Edge, and these are action figures instead of dolls, and they're Begoths. So it's like a series of various types of Gothic action figures, but the point of comparing to Living Dead dolls, other than they're spooky, is because of the fact that they kind of each series is kind of different, like the Living Dead dolls series, and they have their own little themes and whatnot. And so we will go into this girl and the others on the back of the box in the series, and then we will open her up for you guys. If you're new, do subscribe, check out our spooky playlists. I'm Morticia, this is Gomez. Slappy, our roommate, is not in this video because he says there's only room for one doll in this show. Actually, he's been in other doll reviews, I just don't think he's in the mood today. It's like winter, and he's kind of lazing around like, meh. So when your roommate doesn't want to do a video and he's Slappy, you don't force him to do the video. Although later he will complain that we left him out of the video, right? Yeah. That always happens, so whatever. You can't win. Roommates. So, anyway, this is a very cool action figure. The coolest thing about her for me, other than she's awesome, was the price. These are usually $20 to $25 everywhere and more. They go up. But she was $3 and some change on Amazon, I kid you not, and $3 and some change shipping from a really awesome store, and they're Halloween themed, and that's cool because she's a spooky action figure.
Her name is Lunabella Whispers.
Lunabella Whispers. Doesn't that sound autumnish and Halloweenish?
Yes.
And the store itself is called?
Trendy Halloween.
So we will leave their link below. Check their Begoth figures out as well as them in general. They had really prompt shipping. Love it. And I love the price and I love the shipping.
So here, Series 4 that is shown on the box includes Cyberella Denial.
And she's got Egyptian features like Bastet, for those of you who are fans of Bastet, or cats in general, so that's kind of cool. And she is representing Cyber Goth. They have 4 different types of goth represented in this series. It's like a series representing each subculture of goth that they're listing.
Yes, they include goth, rockabilly, cyber goth, and Lolita goth. And she is cyber goth, of course, and that is expressed through her metallic colored pants that she's wearing.
And her name, Cyberella.
Yes.
Kind of gives it away.
Yes, her hair is also stylized a little bit like the traditional depiction of Cleopatra, the way we imagine her in popular culture based on the movies about her. It's short to the side and dark, of course, so that is her. Then she's followed by our own Lunabella Whispers you're about to see. The third one is the wildly popular Malice Lumin in Wonderland.
We're going to get this one. It will be reviewed for our March Madness, so if you're new, you have something to look forward to in March. We're going to do lots of fun March-oriented spookiness, and she will be one of them, because when we saw her, we're like, oh my god, she has a rabbit, she's Wonderland, she has to be in our collection.
Yes. And the final representative is Kunwar.
The Dark Angel.
Yes, she has a very interestingly stylized black hair. It reminds me of somebody, I want to say maybe Claudia from Interview with the Vampire or somebody like that. And she has straight dark wings and black skirt and black boots. She's so adorable.
And her wings are more like angel wings, where ours, because she's a vampire, are obviously like bat wings.
Yes.
So, and there's a few more on Amazon for that price from our shop, so that's cool. And check out, I like this, she's got her hand extended here, and there's a little hole in the box, for her hand to come through, so that's cool. Now let's see if she's easy to get out of the box or not, and if she's not, we won't make you sit through it, we will pause it and be back, because, I don't know, I don't get excited by watching people take forever, so I won't make you do it either. But we shall see. Look at me just tearing into it like the monster I am.
Ooh.
Because we do not keep the box. Now, there's some kind of paper behind her, there's a packaging back here, so there might be a card or something else taped back here. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I ripped it apart the right way to see what was hiding in the back. And you can't see it, obviously, back here because there's no window back here, so you wouldn't see that. There's a card taped here. So we have unveiled a secret. How exciting. We did edit a little. We have a shredded box for your appreciation. And before I take her out, we'll probably edit that a little more too, because I'm not sure if she's tied in. She's got like plastic holding her in this way. That's cool. But let's see what this is on the back. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll be editing this because she's tied in. I won't make you guys struggle through that with me. But there's a card. And it's in little plastic with tape on it. How exciting. Okay. Sometimes my sarcasm works. Sometimes it bores even me.
Never me, though.
Oh, mon cher.
Cara mia.
The card, Gomez. The card.
The card will tell. The card features...
Facilier for you guys who didn't know. Princess the Frog.
The card features herself, Lunabella, on the front. It describes that she comes from series number 4 and that she is 7 inches. And on the back, with charming skeletons on every side, it has her description. Full name, Lunabella Whispers. Pets, a gerbil named Richard.
You know, you would expect a bat, but a gerbil named Richard I like. That's
It
cool.
is original.
It is.
Favorite colors, blood red and midnight black.
Ooh, just like us. We're already friends, darling.
Ah, likes, blue moons, Day of the Dead, psychobilly, rockabilly music.
Oh, okay, I guess she's the rockabilly one.
Ah yes, vinyl, the smell of cemeteries, especially after it rains. Groovy Ghoulies, Chasing Prey, which is a Transylvanian local. Nick 13, hanging out of the Red Cross and flying through the Santa Carla twilight.
But I like more of the final few interests than the rest, but you know, we don't always have to have everything in common with our friends.
That's what friends are for, to expand each other's horizons.
Yes, to accept.
Yes. Dislikes, cheesy Elvis impersonators.
Oh yeah.
Bell-bottoms pants, thick necks,
Yeah.
vegan restaurants,
We feel you. No offense, vegans.
wooden stakes, bed, head, garlic, and hairy arms.
I like all that. I agree. Except garlic is good sometimes in small doses.
It could be healthy for the system.
Yes, but other than that, we're good.
And that concludes the description of Lunabella Whispers.
Now, I wanted to say that it would be cool if I managed to get her out, everything unpinned or hooked or tied from back here while Gomez was reading, and I was going to say, isn't it cool to have someone else to help read stuff while you're unboxing? Like, it's good to do a video with someone else, like a team, a video team, because then you get that done. But this didn't fully get done. I'm still not incorrect. It is still good to have that, and it keeps you entertained. But this is still being done, so we will pause. Now, this plastic thing that was encasing her, I was unpackaging her while singing the Crypt Keeper theme with wah, 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 wah. I'm not really sure why that came to mind, but it did. He was my first boyfriend, that could be. I don't know. Okay.
Good memories.
Yes, Gomez is so fair. He knows that he can't compete. They're very different. So, I mean, like...
Yes.
And they're friends. I think that's sweet. So... Anyway, the point is, I wanted to tell you guys when you're unboxing her, if you get her, or a similar one from the series, I untied everything, so I'm like, okay, but she's still so not coming out of this packaging. Why? But it's because this part was actually still taped into the box and attached this part right here, so then I had to get it off. So that was the deal with that. Now let's see how hard it is to get this off of her. Now, we have her out, fully out. These are her wings. They're kind of half closed, so that she won't be too wide. A lot of our figures have really wide wings, and we have to kind of give them the whole back of a shelf or whatever, but hers are more narrow. And I like vampires with wings just because you don't see them as often, but they are like sometimes. So it's not like the way I need to see a vampire or anything, but it's cute to have on occasion. Her hair is definitely in a unique style. I would not style my hair that way, but again, we have friends that don't do everything we do, and it's okay. It's called individuality.
I wonder if it's possible to describe it as a punk goth because of the way her hair goes over there on top.
Probably, but they don't describe it that way, so I'm working with them as the company, Begoth. Or maybe her hair is blowing in the wind. She does have wings. She could be flying right now, so the wind-blown thing where it's going like this and then over here makes more sense to me than a particular style, but again, I am not versed in every hairstyle out there that I especially don't plan to use. I don't really pay attention to it, so one's mind can only hold so much information after all. She's got this little necklace here with a pendant in the center, And I would like to comment that I think her ankle boots are platforms. And then there's this thing on the stand that looks like plastic, but it doesn't want to come off, so it's there for now because it doesn't seem to want. I thought it would peel up and off, but it doesn't seem to want to, so I don't know what that's about. And the stand kind of looks wavy, like it goes more inward here, concave, then it goes convex out in the front, so maybe that's for balance or if it's style, but it's cute because it's got this little hoop. But yeah, I guess it is. Okay, she's got little hoop earrings here that are harder to show. I'll let Gomez hold it closer. They move a little. Her stand is attached to her, so it's not like one of those figures that keep falling off the stand. That's kind of cool. She's 7 inches, and she is not posable. She's vinyl, so she's like one of those cool statues that won't break. And she's got a chin stud in her face. Well, obviously the chin is the face, so yeah, she kind of reminds me of typical goth style, but I don't know enough about all the different ones because we're more gothic than goth, which is more like century period, Victorian, whatnot, and it all goes together. We're all friends, so it's cool. She does have a bracelet on her wrist right here, so she has other adornments other than her earrings and face ring, and her head turns. That's the only part that poses. I thought she wasn't posable until I noticed her head turns. So she can look to the left and she can look to the right, and ooh, she can do the exorcist for yo. Cool. But we are not as informed on this, but she does look so cute. She's a cool vampire, which is why she drew my attention. And she's got cute little clothes. It reminds me of like the 80s miniskirt, but it's probably not. And her tights and her little ankle boot shoes. And again, her stand is made onto her. So that is her. And her interesting hair. And her face with all her makeup. And her shirt kind of has this high collar. Like mine, if I were to put it up. Look, how cute. Oh, let's see if my hair's in the way of it acting properly. Oh, now, yay. Now we match twinsies.